Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about something that can truly change the way we think about buildings, passive house design. And more specifically, we'll walk through the 10 steps to building your very first passive house. If you're an architect, builder, or even a homeowner curious about healthier, quieter, and more efficient homes, this guide will help you understand exactly how passive house projects succeed. So, what makes passive house special? It's not about adding expensive technology. Instead, it's about designing and building better buildings. Buildings that are more comfortable, healthier to live in, and far more energy efficient. But here's the secret. When talking with clients, don't lead with technical details like airtightness or thermal bridges. Instead, highlight the benefits people can feel every single day: 24/7 filtered fresh air, walls and floors that stay warm, peace and quiet, no bugs or dust sneaking in. Those are the things that get clients excited. Before we jump into the 10 steps, let's quickly review the 5 core principles of passive house. Continuous insulation that wraps the entire building and controls condensation. Airtight construction that eliminates leaks. Thermal bridge-free design at every connection. High-performance windows and doors. And finally, mechanical ventilation with heat recovery for fresh, filtered air. Get these right, and you'll need far less heating and cooling, and in many climates, you may barely need heating at all. In New York City, cooling is now a bigger design driver than heating. Step 1 is all about the client. Without buy-in, there is no passive house. So focus on amenities, comfort, health, and a better living environment. Position passive house as delivering more, not as a sacrifice for saving the planet. Step 2. Bring in a passive house consultant early, during schematic design. This prevents costly redesigns later. Step 3. Involve the contractor early too. They'll vet details, check buildability, and help with real cost estimates. This collaborative start makes everything smoother down the line. Step 4 is about mechanical strategies. Even though passive houses need fewer systems, you still need to plan carefully. Think about ventilation, hot water, and comfort controls right from the start. Anticipate peak demand scenarios, guests, parties, etc., for your house. Step 5 is clear documentation. Certification forces you to create detailed drawings and specs, and that saves endless time and confusion during construction. Now, steps 6 through 10 cover the construction phase. Step 6. Hold a kickoff meeting with all contractors and subs. This builds team excitement and gets everyone aligned. Step 7. Run weekly meetings with a consistent format. Stay on track. Step 8. Maintain clear communication about passive house goals all the way through. Step 9. Use blower door tests during construction, not just at the end. Find leaks early and fix them on the spot. And Step 10. Properly commission of the systems and complete certification. This third-party verification keeps everyone accountable and ensures long-term performance. Let's touch on a few important additional considerations. First, embodied carbon. Passive house isn't just about operational energy. The materials we choose matter too. Using smarter, lower carbon materials and designing with circular practices can make a big difference. Second, healthy materials. Remember, a passive house is airtight. That means we need to be extra careful about avoiding products that off-gas harmful chemicals. The air inside should always support health and comfort. Third, resilience. Our climate is changing. We need to design buildings that can handle hotter summers, stronger storms, and even power outages. Passive house envelopes give us a head start, but planning for resilience takes it further. Another point, stick with proven products. It's tempting to chase the newest shiny innovation, but in passive house, reliability matters. Go with systems and materials that the community has tested and know will perform. And finally, community knowledge sharing. One of the strongest things about the passive house movement is how openly people share lessons learned. That's how the standard keeps growing and scaling successfully. What about cost? For high-end projects, passive house can actually be cost-neutral compared to oversized HVAC systems. For typical projects, you may see a 5 to 10% premium, and multifamily buildings often come in lower at just 2 to 3%. Incentives, especially in places like New York, can offset much of that difference. And following the 10-step process avoids expensive redesigns and rework. So there you have it. The 10 steps to building your first passive house. Remember, it's about creating better buildings and better living through a clear, repeatable process. If you found this helpful, hit that like button, subscribe for more deep dives into sustainable design, and share this video with anyone thinking about building or renovating. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.